If I was a social worker, a clinical social worker looking to pivot from clinical-based work, I was a couple of different things I would do. Now, you already know I've left private practice and started teaching full-time at Virginia State University, and that's one of the things I would do. Look into adjunct teaching or possibly full-time teaching as a pivot, because you know that your experiences and your expertise is so invaluable in the classroom. And so think about it in your MSW program. Who were the best professors? Most of the time, the best professors were the ones who had that real world lived experience in the social work space that could really, talk about how to put it into practice. One of my favorite professors from our graduate program was we called him the Oracle, Professor Hurley, only because we were able to just throw out random questions at him and he was able to answer with some type of real world practical experience. And that helped me so much as a social worker. So that's one. Two, hey man, if you have different experiences and use different expertise, or you're certified in certain certifications, or you're trained in Gottman, EMDR, brain spotting, things of that nature, you can take these things, right, package it up as a workshop and present it to agencies or organizations for CEU credits, or just as a one-off training aspects, or multiple day trainings, right? And you can take that and create a kind of a workshop speaking business on the side. Or maybe you work with organizations because you are certified in cultural humility, or certified in working with family therapy, working with immigrant population, things of that nature. You could take that and maybe provide technical analysis to agencies or organizations around that as well. You can get into assessments for different companies and agencies to give you a different mix of just, providing individual therapy or clinical based therapy. You can also get into just speaking, right? Going around public speaking, volunteer to speak and getting your name out there to speak, get on some podcasts, talk about the work, talk about social work, talk about your expertise. You can do a couple of different things. So social work is great like that. You can maneuver yourself as much as possible when you need to as well. And so, but again, we have to recognize our skill set is so unique. It doesn't always have to be super clean to present it to other folks. We have a good skill set that a lot of, healthcare, mental health care organizations, or even other disciplines, right? Whether that's business, finance, tech, of course, they can actually utilize our skill sets and our expertise to help their disciplines as well. So start thinking outside the box. Just thinking outside of just the traditional roles that we have already been, marketed to. What else can you do that you may have interact with on a daily basis that you can impact from a social work perspective? All right. Hope this helps. Take care. Peace.